just so that you know, before we get going, this is not a serious post. Corona bollocks and whatever. This is an explanatory post. Basically, back in July, I think it was, Leicester was kept in lockdown, right? And you know, like the rest of the country was let out of lockdown except for Leicester. Now, if you're a history buff, you'll know that, like, back in the day when the smallpox thing came out, Leicester was the only one to refuse the vaccine, right? And we had less deaths than everybody else. Now, back in July, I was talking to my daughter on the phone, and I said to her, like, we were like, well, why Leicester and whatever? Why are we the ones that, like, in extra lockdown? I said, they've never forgiven the smallpox thing. And she said, they're punishing us for Showaddywadday. And I pissed my pants, because at the end of the day, like, Showaddywaddy are a Leicester band and blah, blah, blah. So, like, I'd got, in 2020 bingo, I'd got Alien Invasion for August. So I kept it on the back burner. And for September, I've got Showaddywaddapocalypse, right? And that I've been trying to usher in the Showaddywaddapocalypse for September, because I got, like, for July I had Sharknado, and they came out in July and announced that they'd found a Sharkano, and I'm like, I'm calling close enough. Didn't have me Alien Invasion in August, so I'm like, in September I want my Showaddywaddapocalypse. So every odd day of the month I've been posting a song by Showaddywaddy. Hold on a minute. You've got to share this. Alright, hopefully this, you'll...
Do like the music of Showaddywadda.
In that episode of the Hugh Dennis story, Hugh Dennis was played by Bruce Willis, Steve Punt was played by Hugh Dennis, and the band was Showaddywaddy.
Yeah, so, like, literally, I've just been all over Showaddywaddy like a cheap fucking suit for all of September. And I said to Corey earlier on, we were sitting outside stargazing, and I'm like, right, this is the last but one odd day of the month. I've got one more day after today to be able to usher in the Showaddywaddapocalypse. So, like, I decided to make a video today instead, because then I've got 3 days to usher in the Showaddywaddapocalypse. Then Corey, bless his little heart, pointed out that I've actually probably already done that, because there's fuckloads of people out there that are thinking of Showaddywaddy. That literally... He said, like, you know, like, you've got shitloads of people on your friends list now that have seen more Showaddywaddy in September than they've ever seen in their entire life. And I'm like, fucking go me, mate. I have technically ushered in a type of Showaddywaddapocalypse, even if it's just to my friends. I'm so sorry. But I shall continue. We've got 3 days left. Are we? Yeah, we've got 3 days left of September. I will have my Showaddywaddapocalypse, even if I have to do it myself. And it looks like I kind of already have. You're welcome. Remember. Like, literally, go Showaddywaddy. I ain't even a this is the hilarious thing about it. I ain't even a massive fan of Showaddywaddy. This is literally just from the fact that my daughter said to me, when I said, why are we still in lockdown? She's like, they're punishing us for Showaddywaddy, and I just didn't get over it. It's hilarious. So I'm like, fucking yes, Showaddywaddy. Come on, Showaddywaddy. Showaddywaddy for the win.